welcome back to my video. So it's been definitely a while since I've talked one-on-one like this, and I want to incorporate more of these types of videos, but I'm excited to be back in this kind of format. Happy summer to everybody who's graduated or just done with school already. Last month I just graduated from my honors program at the community college I attended, and had a great time with the ceremony, and it's just a great feeling to be done with that chapter and move on and transfer to Fresno State in the fall. This week I want to give you some tips and tricks about how you could stay on track with your health during this time of year or this season of life. Whether you're going into finals week or you're done with graduation and now you're going to grad parties, now it's just going to be a matter of being on track as you go forth with the summer months and not really having a routine or a schedule anymore. I hope that these tips and tricks will help you, so if you're interested, just keep watching. This is for people who are going into finals week or who are just more concerned about managing stress. The first tip that I have is to stop binge eating, and this is pretty difficult for myself especially because food is definitely easy to turn to when you're stressed or bored or even just in social settings in general. And so I would encourage you to lay out some of your favorite snacks, healthier alternatives. Some of my favorite snacks that substitute are fruit and nut mix or rice cakes, carrots with hummus, dark chocolate instead of the regular chocolate. Those are just a few examples, but I would definitely recommend places like Trader Joe's or Costco or your local Sprouts, because they have amazing alternatives and snack choices for different organic or gluten-free, dairy-free options that taste just the same, if not better, than some of the snacks that are going to hinder your health journey and your progress. The second tip I have is to reduce your stress, because what tends to happen is when you're stressed out, your cortisol levels go really high, that's your stress hormone, and your body tends to hold on to fat even more. So being stressed will actually hurt your progress. The first thing that you could do or remember to do is breathing. Breathing is especially important, and I know that sounds like common sense, but I think oftentimes we forget to breathe and calm down our central nervous system just by inhaling and exhaling deep breaths and just taking a step back. That's good for kind of in the moment stress. Getting sufficient amount of sleep, 8 hours of sleep, I can't emphasize this enough, and just having that sleep will automatically reduce your stress. It might feel as if there's not enough time to do all these activities and sleep would just not make it better, but if anything, sleep is going to help solidify the information that you've already learned. That's going to help you on the test the next day, or just make you feel so much refreshed and prepared going into the next day ahead. So make sure you get the sufficient amount of sleep that is needed for your body. The last tip that I have for reducing stress is just to spend time reflecting, whether that's journaling, reading, praying, or talking. I personally think that all four of those things for me work, especially when I'm stressed. It just does not help to bottle in all those feelings that you might have. Find what works for you, helps you reduce your stress, because it's going to be different for everyone. The third tip I have for people going into finals week or finishing up with school or just going through stress is to not neglect yourself and to show self-care and self-love. This could mean so many different things, whether it's skincare, hair care. It doesn't necessarily have to be pampering. This makes you feel so much better by just treating yourself and just taking care of yourself, because it's really easy to forget to do so, especially when things start to pick up. But of course, showing self-love and self-care could take form in so many different things, like exercising, reading, spending time with friends. It varies for everyone, but don't neglect yourself, because when you show yourself love and care, you're able to be a stronger friend, peer, coworker, person for anybody in need. And so when you start feeling good from the inside out, it's just gonna emulate into the world. Now, for those who've graduated, and for people like me who've been on summer vacation for almost a month now, This is kind of where grad party season starts to pick up, or just being on vacation and not having a routine anymore of going to school and just staying on track. Make sure that you're detoxing your body before and after you go into these celebrations, or just in general. It's very important to take care of your body from the inside out. Make sure that your metabolism and digestion is working properly so you're able to get the most out of every day. One of my favorite things to do is warm up lemon water first thing in the morning before I eat anything, and this is really important because you want to start off your day like this. This is going to be really taking advantage of your metabolism rate. I would recommend warm lemon water, and also something that I've stayed loyal to this whole time is apple cider vinegar. Make sure it has, or it says with mother, because that is the bacterial property that is going to help your gut health. Also, dandelion root tea is also great for detoxing the liver. Whether you do this first thing in the morning or you take a sip of lemon water or apple cider vinegar, that's really good for before a big meal because it just helps the digestion process a lot. Second tip to those who want to stay on track is to eat clean on your own time. So if you're going on vacation or know that you probably are going to want to enjoy some food at a party or a festivity later on, then challenge yourself to eat clean on your own time so you don't have to feel like you're off track. It's not only about eating healthy, but it's also finding time to do a quick workout, whether that's fitting in a walk or doing at-home workouts. I personally like to turn on YouTube and just get some ideas going and challenge myself in the comfort of my home. Just a quick workout, it doesn't have to be anything long or elaborate, just so you are still on track and you are still able to reach your goals. And I also wanted to outline that rest is okay. Even if things get really chaotic or you feel like you're starting to fall behind or you just don't have the energy, listen to your body and make sure that you get that proper rest, because ultimately that's going to help you more so in the end than pushing yourself to the limit. My last tip, or more so it's just kind of like a reminder to all of us, is to make sure that you live a balanced lifestyle. You don't have to be healthy and restrictive. You could easily enjoy all the things that life has to offer while still staying on track. Making sure that you don't deprive yourself, because ultimately that's going to come back and hit you a lot harder. Even though I don't say don't deprive yourself, always remember that everything is better in moderation. Challenge yourself to find the healthiest thing on the menu, and sometimes that may not even be the healthiest thing, but it's definitely showing that you're striding and you're working toward your goals. Even if it's just a very small thing, I think that would help. It's not a wasteful effort. It's going to help you in the end some way, somehow. I hope that these tips and tricks helped you in some kind of way. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below saying which tip helped you the most. And also, if you have any future video ideas related to health or just any questions in general, make sure you comment below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, see you later. Bye.